What's up? All rusted out. Yep, it's gonna be a journey.
Oh man. All right, it finally landed in my lap. We'll see how much this thing's gonna cost me. That is the episode coming up. See how much it will cost me to give this thing a new life. Let my money bring me happiness. Welcome back to the channel, Sagitnet 2. Today's episode, I'm going to break down how much it cost me to get this K24A back to serviceable condition. Everyone knows, you have seen it, the episode, what I did to this motor. But for some of you that are new to the channel, this is a K24A RBB3. A friend of ours gave it away, and when I picked this up, it's not really in that good condition. I didn't know that I am about to make a journey trying to revive this motor. You have seen it in the beginning of the episode. It was left out there on a element, so rain got to it and corrosion started to eat up the block. You have seen how bad it is on the piston and everything. I'm going to start with the cylinder head, which is, I have found out that the valve guides and all the exhaust valves are no good. The valves and the piston decided to meet one another. What caused that disaster was it was over revving too much. Too much second step. That's according to my good source. Anyway, I went to the junkyard and got me a used exhaust valves, which cost me $60. I don't have the receipt now, but I can remember that's how much it cost me. Together with the valve seals and the guide. The seals cost me $25.40. The guides, which is Super Tech as well, it's $70.16. Valve cover seals that I have used, which is a Felpro brand, cost me $18.30. The cylinder head, I wanted to do it myself because I really don't want it to get it machined. But I decided to let them do the installation of the valve guides because it needed to be rimmed and cut the valve seats, and I don't have all the machinery, all the tooling that are required to do that job. So I gave it to my machine shop, and he charged me $140 for the installation of the new valve guides and also recutting the valve seats and also freshly cut all the exhaust valves like you have seen it on the previous episodes. Now the intake manifold, I have made an episode on this intake manifold, the RBC, where I was repairing, weld repair, the two flange on the left and the right side. This one cost me $184.93. The head gasket, which is in the beginning, I think I should not include the cost of the OE head gasket. That was my mistake. I should have did my research from the beginning. I ended up using a chromatic head gasket because of the block and the cylinder head was resurfaced, and I'm not sure how much material was removed, and I was thinking about, I don't want to suffer the same fate like this one here. So I went and got a 40,000 chromatic head gasket, which cost me $103.87. For the intake camshafts, I said in the beginning I wanted to use 06 to 08 intake camshafts because a friend of mine have told me that that is a good camshaft if you want to stay OE. So I went and got that one. That cost me $70 together with the gear that I have put on the exhaust side, which is from K20A3. Since I'm using a little bit more aggressive than the original camshafts, I have decided to also replace the valve springs just to accommodate a little bit of aggressiveness of the camshafts, which is I went and got a Brian Crower spring, single springs, and that cost me $132.79. And that's how much it costs to get the cylinder head from where it's at now. I probably missed a little bit of something, and maybe when I tally this up, the cost of the cylinder head, how much it cost me, then I'll come up with something. Next is the block. Since I couldn't get rid of the rust by doing a DIY honing on the cylinder walls, I ended up sending the block to my machine shop, and that cost me $180 to get it oversized, bring it back to a good state, and that also include resurfacing the block. Knowing that the box is gonna be oversized because I could not get rid of the rust accumulation on the cylinder walls, I ended up getting a set of NPR TSX pistons, and that cost me $209.89. And of course, I had to pair that with a max speeding connecting rods, which cost me $356.64. And to refreshen the bearings, I went and got ACL bearings, and that cost me $118.14. I really trying to bring the cost down on how can I on bringing this motor back, but sometimes I have to do some drastic changes. Like I said, I can't be going back and forth in the junkyard knowing that it's not going to be there. So the old baffle cost me $60.52. The oil pump, which is I already got that one, I'm not going to include that one. I have those many years ago. But I went and got a timing chain kit for the oil pump, which cost me $68.06. Now for the timing chain kit, that cost me $107.05. The alternator, this cost me $55, and the starter cost me, I believe, $40, I think. The housing, I have to get this separate. I got this one from K24. I think this cost me $30, I believe. And thermostat housing and all that, let's say $40, I believe. Yeah, something like that. Oil pan, I already got those from the K24 that I have, which is, thank you Rafi for giving that away. And I'm going to cannibalize some of the parts from it also, which is the flywheel. I'm going to use that. I have to do my magic touch on that one. I'm gonna do a DIY lightening the flywheel. I might show you guys how I'm going to lighten that flywheel. We'll see how it goes. I think I have covered just about everything that I can think of according to my list. And yeah, the accessories cost me $400. And before I share to you the grand total of how much it cost me to revive this motor, it's quite a journey. Yeah, no regrets. I might also add up that if you ever gonna tackle one of these, just be prepared. I'm not saying don't do it. Everyone have a different circumstances. You have a different ways of doing things. My way probably is not the same of what you are thinking of bringing something like this. Now, what makes this different on a budget-minded? Everyone knows a K-series is well known right off from the boat. You pay $1,000 and you can do whatever you want on that motor without even doing anything. Just basically replacing the intake manifold, clean it up, replace the oil pump, a little bit of a camshaft if you want to, but without even touching the motor for $1,000, right? You can use it for who knows for how long. You can beat the hell out of them. Compared to this one, maybe $600, $700 more. I have a fresh internals on this one. That's the only difference. But on my case, I got this one for free, and I said it was a good project. That's why I took the challenge. And also knowing how to build a K series, and which is I learned a lot. What else do I need to get this motor to be put on Miley? Because this is where I'm thinking of putting it on. I needed a transmission, half shafts, axles, ECU, engine harness, a sub harness. I already have a shifter, which is hanging right there. The cables, I already have it. I still have a lot of shoes to fill on this one, and I might as well take advantage on this episode and tell you a little bit what's the future of this motor and to my channel. I would like to add up that I guess from this point on my videos will be limited for now, because I don't want all of you guys to be asking, you know, how come I'm not putting out any more videos and everything. I'm going to take a rest for a while, some personal reasons, and for this one, whenever I have an opportunity, if there's a car on a junkyard with a manual transmission, no doubt it still will continue the project on this one, but it will be slowly. So as far as the channel is concerned, yeah, I'm going to take a little break for now. It's been a journey for me, and this is where I end this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys. Bye everyone.